We're adding a superstar to the Atlanta Braves every year until they win the World Series. This is a team that's won a World Series in the last decade. They rank 11th coming in. We're going to spin a wheel after each season that's going to tell us how good of an upgrade we can make. There's a lot more franchise up the pipeline. So if you like these videos, you've been enjoying these videos, hit the like button down below. Check out the playlist. Let's jump into the Braves. 4th in power, 19th in pitching, 24th in defense, 29th in speed. Let's see where the Braves are after their first season as our starting point. There's a lot of green on this team right away. 5th in center, 4th in right, 5th at first, 3rd at third base, top 10 at catcher and second base, the 4th best rotation in baseball, and we have the 12th best bullpen with 85 overall Raisel Iglesias. This is a really good team. Let's see how they do in year one. The Braves do make the playoffs in their first season. They win 89 games. They make it as a wild card where they will be facing the Arizona Diamondbacks. I assume the Phillies won the division, and they end up losing immediately to those Arizona Diamondbacks. Twins end up defeating the Chicago Cubs and are the World Series champs. The Minnesota Twins win the first World Series. Ronald Acuna had 34 doubles, 32 home runs. He batted .295 with a .914 OPS. Spencer Strider posted a 3.2 ERA over 180 innings. Matt Olson hit 39 home runs. Michael Harris hit a career-high 23 homers and tied his career high with 33 doubles. Austin Riley had a career-low 16 homers. A career low 218 batting average, but he hit 7 triples. Our first upgrade to the team. Year one, 89 wins and a first round exit, and we immediately get a 99 in year one. For the first time ever, we're dipping into the Legends pool and we're adding 99 Ricky Henderson to left field. And just like that, the Braves jump up to number 4, 7th in contact, 3rd in power, and 17th in defense. And even with Ricky Henderson, though, they're 28th in speed. This team is slow. Ricky looks good out there in left field for these Braves. This team is really good. Really just shortstop and DH, and then the bullpen is all we need to upgrade. I'm curious how long this is going to take. Once again, a contender to be our fastest, but every time I say that, something goes wrong. But believe it or not, though, these Atlanta Braves, after adding Ricky, they win 85 games. So they go down to an 85-77 record. They will make the playoffs as a wild card team, and they have to play those NL East Phillies in the first round, but they win. They take down the Phils, and now they're going to move on to play the Cubs in the division series where they once again win. The Braves are moving on to face the Dodgers in the NLCS, and the NLCS winner is the Dodgers. As expected, though, they end up winning the entire thing. They win the World Series. They won the series in 5 games. They beat the Tigers in the World Series 4-2. Ricky Henderson in his first season had 44 doubles, 10 triples, 31 homers, 26 stolen bases, a .965 OPS. This man was an all-star in 1980 and 2025. What a stud. Ronald had a down year, batted .258, only hit 20 homers. Spencer Strider ERA crept up towards a 4. Austin Riley had a big bounce back, though, hit 32 home runs. Sean Murphy was a big damper on this lineup, batted .200 with 10 home runs. He had more strikeouts than hits. Upgrade number 2. Number 2. Got a 99 on the first spin. The second spin, any National League player. Well, I'm not going to waste anyone's time here. We're going to add Shohei Ohtani, of course. It takes one of the best players in the entire league, let alone the National League, and the team we just lost to in the NLCS. We're taking their best player. Surprisingly, though, this only moves them up to 3rd. They're 7th in contact, 3rd in power, 3rd in pitching, still 28th in speed, but I'm surprised they didn't just jump up to number 1. Still green everywhere. Of course, Shohei. This is just an absurd add to the team. This team is so good. That's the big bounce I was expecting when we added Ricky, but with Ohtani, the team jumps up to a 106-56 record. They win the NL East. They will be waiting to take on the winner of the wild card, who will be the Philadelphia Phillies, and those Phillies just knocked us out in 4 games. They win game 3 13-4 to extend the series, and then they immediately lose. This is pretty much what happened to the Phillies in the NLDS against the Dodgers. This is the exact play out. The Phillies end up defeating the Mariners in the World Series, and I mean, the what could have been World Series. Shohei only threw 113 innings, had a 4.2 ERA. He also only played 104 games in the lineup, where he did still hit 24 home runs with a .291 average. Ricky batted .337, 27 homers, 50 doubles, and 10 triples. Ronald Acuna only had 22 homers and 57 RBIs with 119 strikeouts, but he stole 53 bags. As usual, Matt Olson, 34 homers, 103 RBIs. He's a beast. Our third spin now. A massive jump in the win column in the last one. A 90 overall this time. We're going to plug our only hole really at this point. We're putting Trey Turner on shortstop, the 90 overall. He's got 87-90 contact. Didn't have the best season offensively, but he had a great season defensively. Still only a 58 fielding in the game, though. What is up with that? Still not the top-ranked team in the game, though. The Braves are second, first in contact, third in power, 20th in speed. Will they get in the teens, or will they win it right here? And now this team officially is green at every single position. 12th at bullpen still, but an 85 overall closer. We got lefties, we got options, we got vets. That'll be our next target, though, for sure. This is the team we want to win with. And with the all-green team, we end up winning 7 less games. Still a good season. We go 99-63, but they do not win the NL East, and they're going to be taking on the Diamondbacks in the wild card series, where they get swept. They don't win a single playoff game. The Red Sox end up winning the World Series against those young Milwaukee Brewers, who almost went on a run this year in real life. But the Bo Sox. Trey Turner's first year with the team, he batted .287 with 23 homers, 37 doubles, 26 stolen bases. Shohei threw 135 innings, 4.0 ERA, but he had 39 doubles, 36 homers, 5 triples, 31 stolen bases. He batted .286. And in those 132 games, he did end up winning the MVP award. Back at it again with a fourth wheel spin. We're going in the year 5. I genuinely thought we were going to win already. But we are adding an 89 to the bullpen. We will be adding the 89 Aroldis Chapman to this bullpen. He's going to be our new closer. The Atlanta Braves are ranked number 1 overall, first in contact, third in power, second in pitching, 21st in speeds. How did they get slower? It doesn't make sense. And now every single position, including the bullpen, is green. They are the 4th best bullpen in the game. They're number 1 at starting pitching and left field. They're top 5 at third base, center field, right field, and first base. They're still in the top 10 at second base, shortstop, and catcher. And in that first round, the Braves do end up losing to the Cubbies. Unfortunately, they still cannot get out of the first round. The Atlanta Braves finished the season 99-63. Year 5, another 99-win season. They're going to face the Cubs in the first round. The Baltimore Orioles end up winning the World Series. The Brewers cannot get over the hump over there. Aroldis Chapman had a horrendous season. 49 saves, but he had a 4.3 ERA and somehow ended up all the way down to a 73 overall. Today's episode is sponsored by MLB 9 Innings. It's a Major League Baseball game you can play anywhere. MLB 9 Innings has a wide variety of game modes right there at your fingertips, mobile device. League mode, which is like season mode, where you play through a franchise, or even live player head-to-head if you like the online game. They have over 2,000 different player cards, so you can collect your dream roster with the most up-to-date rosters, ballparks, logos, uniforms, you name it. 9 Innings also added 75 historic players to their inventory. Ozzie Smith, Willie McCovey, Ty Cobb, Roberto Clemente, David Ortiz. They're doing various in-game events throughout the postseason where users can receive various rewards. Download and play MLB 9 Innings 25 today. Link is down below. I'm not gonna lie, I'm disappointed in these Atlanta Braves, man. They could have been the one. They were the chosen ones. Now we have to add an 85. Our upgrades are getting worse and worse. We're going to add Shota Imanaga to the team. Just get some depth pitching. You never know. And now the Braves have officially jumped up to the number 1 pitching staff in this game as well. The question is, at what point are they going to get the job done? The Braves do, in fact, have a big season. Their second best season, 102-60. They finally win 100 games and win the NL East again. So they will be taking on the winner of the wild card series. Who is going to be? Well, it was the Milwaukee Brewers. I simmed through it. We won, and we are going to be moving on to take on either the Dodgers or the Padres in the NLCS, and it looks like it's going to be those Los Angeles Dodgers. So here we go, a 7-game series against our Ohtani's original team. We'll sim through, and we win the NLCS. The Braves are going to the World Series, where they will be taking on a not-so-juggernaut Cleveland Guardians team. This is a big opportunity to win the World Series. Let's sim ahead here. Looks like we are going to have home field advantage, so the first 2 games will be in Atlanta. Let's sim those. We win both. A 5-0 shutout in Game 1. Shohei Ohtani lights out. Game 2, they score 9. Spencer Strider has a decent game. Now game 3, let's simulate through. We lose 9-1. Cleveland battles back at home. Game 4, they even up the series. Cleveland at home. They do drop the third one, though, and we have an opportunity to win the World Series in 6. They win game 5. Aaron Bummer got the win out of relief. It was Cade Smith who gave up the game-winning run. Let's check out this game, see if we can't jump through. Spencer Strider is full energy and ready to go. And this lineup, Ricky Henderson, Trey Turner, Shohei Ohtani, Ronald Acuna, Matt Olson, Austin Riley, Michael Harris, Ozzie Albies, and Sean Murphy. This is a squad. So let's jump right into it. Spencer Strider gets a 0 to start the game, and then in the bottom of the first, another 0. Spencer Strider goes out in the top of the second, gets another goose. They've gotten 1 hit through 2, and in the bottom half, the Braves strike first. They score 2, and they take that lead into the top of the third, where we have a quick inning. Shane Bieber on the mound for Cleveland against Shohei Ohtani to lead off the bottom of the third, and another big inning. Shohei walked to lead it off, and then a 2-run bomb. It is a 4-0 game. 2 hits, nothing to show for it through 4 innings for Cleveland. Shane Bieber halfway through his energy bar. He finally has a quick inning. Spencer Strider also halfway through his energy bar here. Now we got to start being careful in the 5th inning, and he gets another goose egg. Shane Bieber, does he stay in the game? He does not stay in the game, but the Braves hang one on the bullpen. It's a 5-0 game now. I'm going to keep Strider out there until he gives up a run at this point because we're smooth sailing. He's through 7 shutty, 4 hits, 6-0 now. They get another run in the 7th. They're scoring every other inning. Spencer Strider is going out there for the 8th, and he gets a 0. An incredible performance from Spencer Strider. The Braves add another in the 8th to make it 7-0, and we are going to enter this game with 2 outs. Once Spencer Strider gets us there, and he does. He strikes out Lane Thomas, and we're going to enter the game to win the World Series. And actually, in shades of 2008, it looks like we're in a rain delay that's expected to last about an hour. Would you like to leave the current pitcher? Or you know what? 2008, the rain delay went for a day. This is a lot like the last Cleveland Guardians World Series, where they had the rain delay with the Cubs, and the Guardians lost that series as well. I'm keeping Spencer Strider in this game. Tired, 108 pitches, rain delay, for an hour. He's out of energy. He may never pitch again after this game, but we're going right at Brian Rocchio. Fastball down and in. Now we're going to go fastball up and away. Fouls it off. It's 0-2. The crowd's ready to go nuts. Truist Park. Game 6 of the World Series at home, and the Atlanta Braves have won it all. Spencer Strider gets him on the changeup, and the Braves get it done. Absolute scenes in Atlanta. Cleveland is devastated. The Atlanta Braves in year 6, they start out with 95 wins. The most they get to is 106. They win 102 games in their championship season. We add Ricky Henderson, Shohei Ohtani, Trey Turner, Aroldis Chapman, and Shota Imanaga. Imanaga ends up being the final difference maker, and the Atlanta Braves win yet another World Series. Ricky Henderson out and left. We finally dipped into the Legends pool. He wins one with Michael Harris out in center field. This Braves team was actually a lot of fun, and they're going to hoist the trophy. Look at Trey in a Braves uniform. Snitker's going to raise it up with Strider in the stash to his right, Manfred to his left. That's the 5th World Series championship for the Atlanta Braves. Comment what team I should do next.